This is History Night Live with Trevor Griffiths, Dabrion Darby, Walter Zarowski, Patrick Dagger. Ladies and gentlemen, this is History Night Live.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got a great show for you tonight. We're going to be talking about the recent smallpox epidemic, the slippery school scandal, and of course, some interesting new developments in the field of science. Before we get to all that, we've got a very special someone for you guys tonight. It is, of course, the printer, the author, the big man himself, Mr. Benjamin Franklin.
Hello.
How's it going, Ben?
Great. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me tonight.
It's my pleasure. I mean, how could we not invite the Philadelphia philanthropist himself? I mean, you've made quite a big splash in the news recently, with this announcement of you running for president? That's crazy. And yet you still refuse to put your name on this book? I mean, come on. Mr. Richard Sanders, what are you doing? You've made quite a pretty penny out of this too, haven't you?
Well, when I first published the work, I intended to be both entertaining and useful. I didn't publish the work merely just to profit from it. Yes, it is true it was a success, but I did actually sell 10,000 copies of it, but never intended. It was a surprise.
Yeah, and you've made quite a pretty penny off it since then. A penny saved, maybe a penny earned, but you've earned quite a few. Well, I mean, this book alone has pretty much made you one of the most wealthy men in all of Philadelphia.
Well, I always say good intentions often bring good awards there. And this was my theory behind my ideas for this work.
Yeah, you are a hard worker, aren't you? Like, I've heard some stories from the guys over in Philadelphia saying you almost never come out of your printing press. It's gotta be crazy.
Yeah, the printing is a big part of my life. Especially work with Pennsylvania Gazette, but that's not the only thing. Work with newspapers, almanacs, and government printing, and paper money printing as well.
Yeah, that Pennsylvania Gazette has been really, really good for you, hasn't it? You seem to be eating well.
Oh yeah, it's doing well for me, but I do it for the people. I don't do it for myself.
Well, it's obvious you're quite the accomplished man in Philadelphia, but does that really qualify you to be the next president of the United States? I understand you're campaigning on the slogan, a tireless worker for tomorrow, but you're not interested in personal gain, I seem to understand from it. But, in fact, I have your campaign video right here. Why don't we cut to it?
Oh, let's see it. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm Benjamin Franklin, and I will be running for president this year. I've been creating many improvements for Philadelphia, and I hope to bring them to the rest of America. As you can see, I'm standing on the beautiful campus of the Academy College and Charitable School of Philadelphia. I established the school in 1740 and helps to create a place to pursue knowledge beyond traditional boundaries. You'll encounter that attitude all around campus. In proposals relating to the education of youth in Pennsylvania, I proposed a charter for the Academy. Now, young Americans all around Pennsylvania are able to access a wonderful education. In addition to creating a wonderful education and learning institution, I created a new fire company.
How's this going, Ben? Can't wait to see you at the fire company meeting this Saturday.
Of course, I better see you at the Junta meeting tomorrow.
See you, Ben.
I started the Union Fire Company in 1736. Through utilizing the good people of Philadelphia, countless personal items have been saved. The company has outgrown its original size of 30, and now branches extend to protect all parts of the town. In addition to creating a fire company, I created a new library. as you can see. The library is open on Saturday evenings from 4 to 8. You need to have a subscription to the library, which means you need to pay in order to use the books of the library, of course.
Thank you for the books, Mr. Frank. My subscription will be in next week.
Of course. Now in every city of the colonies, there are new libraries as a result of my invention. In addition to creating a new library, I've created a new street sweeping system. I was sick and tired of having dirt from the roads tracked into local houses and establishments. So we created a street sweeping system right here in Philadelphia. For just a small fee, citizens can have their streets nice and clean, as you can see. Well, last but not least, I created street lights. Wow. Look at this beautiful street light. Whenever you look at a street light, you should think of me, because I made this great contribution to our society. I redesigned the old method and created 4 flat planes with a long funnel to draw up the smoke. The new method kept the lights clean until the morning. In addition, there was less cleaning required, as you can see. Thank you. I'm Ben Franklin, and I approve this message.